Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your support in this channel. I don't take it for granted. Please consider to give this video a thumb of like. The IMF deal seems to still haunt William Ruto's administration as the American ambassador bring US ghost to haunt William Ruto after the Gen Z had demonstrated against the finance bill. And according to Meg Whitman, she is officially exposing the deal or the secret which was inside the finance bill. And this is whatever she said in a social media platform. The IMF was going to approve a disbursement around 27th June. But when the finance bill got pulled down, they could no longer do it. I believe it is important for the disbursement to be given out because Kenya faces a very difficult situation. Let me still repeat it. The IMF was going to approve, underline that, a disbursement around 12th June. But when the finance bill got pulled down, they could no longer do it. I believe it is important for the disbursement to be given out because Kenya faces a very difficult situation. So it means that it was a deal. It was a deal. And the President Ruto was aware of this. That the finance bill had that IMF deal. So is when they are learning from victory that Kenyans had seen their movement in that finance bill. I want us to break this into our political discussion, ladies and gentlemen. But before I carry on, may I take this golden chance to remind you that if you are watching me for the first time and you've never subscribed to this YouTube channel, I request you kindly do me a favor. Take a 1 second and click that notification bell and subscribe to our YouTube channel. In that next time, when I upload to you such kind of a video, the video will automatically comes into your YouTube platform. And to the members, I want to appreciate you and adore you for your genuine support, because if it was not your support, then this YouTube channel could have not reached or grown to where it is. Remember, we are on a road trip of 4,000 and I'm really eager to see if we gonna make it in the next coming month or in the course of next week. Meanwhile, let's proceed with this our discussion. I don't know if I'm the one who is not understanding what my Whitman is saying, but I will just try to be brief and elaborate this. Kenyans went back to the street to demonstrate, and they were forcing William Ruto to withdraw the finance bill, which he did. But the MPs voted this yes. But they did it. It was kind of hurrying things. But the trap which was made in that finance bill was the IMF. So it is a kind of regret coming from US ambassador, because she couldn't expect this finance bill to be rejected and even disowned by the president himself due to Gen Z demonstration. And you've heard that. That is why I tried to repeat that sentences for you to understand what is really happening here. So it was the bill to be passed, president to sign, then the IMF to chip in. But unfortunately, Kenyans were very clever and they know Ruto's footsteps. But again, we have to remind ourselves that you cannot run the country waking up very early in the morning, and yet you know very well that Kenya is being governed with constitution. We have several articles, Article 37, Article 98, Article 42, Article 1. We have several articles in our Constitution. And those articles are very essential. They're unique and being portrayed by millions of Kenyans, including me. So, according to me, I'm seeing Meg Whitman is feeling bitter. And she's having bitter. Because the Gen Z have derailed their plan. You see, she's saying that I believe it is important for that disbursement to be given out because Kenya faces very difficult situation. So basically, we've been categorized as a country which faces difficult situation. Now this difficult situation inakuja because of corruption, because of we lack skills in leadership, because of chest thumping. There are several things which normally happen in the night, even in this world, which when exposed, then I don't think if you will see tomorrow. They normally happen. Even as I am speaking right now, there is another plan ahead of us. You never know. And could this be the reason why John Bade even came up with eco-levy system tax? And why, let me just ask, why is Ruto's administration still having interest deal with the IMF? I keep on telling them that the country which is being governed by the IMF and the World Bank is the worst country. And we know the consequences if they will come for you because you fail to pay them loan. But there's no evidence. They're just hiding things. So US ambassador is coming up and explaining and exposing the deal which was in the finance bill. Basically, the IMF was there, drafted. Yet even leaders opposed this and saying, who told you? Ati nani aliwaambia kuna IMF, nani aliwaambia kuna hivi na hivi. Please let us avoid cheating Kenyans and focus with the main agenda for Kenyans. Let us avoid all dramas and have a vision to this our country. To avoid all this embarrassment, Ruto's administration must now focus and come up with a legitimate work influensive or information to secure this our country. For how long will we wait for our country to develop? It is like I told you the other day, like my area where I comes from. MP ran away. When I video call him, telling him this and that, he ran away. And it is true. And the people in the constituency have been waiting for work to be done, road, very pathetic hospitals. He's coming out and saying that he's not concerned with the road. Then I ask him, if you're not concerned with the road, yet you are a leader, why don't you talk to the national government, national county government, or even other places? You have that authority and mandate. Please let us use that chance we have in this world as leaders and make things to happen to millions of Kenyans, rather than delaying things and having illegal plans to millions of Kenyans. So that is what seems to happen, and after all this have happened, demonstration, and Gen Z have stopped the finance bill, Meg Whitman is coming out and exposing the deal which was in the finance bill. Anyway, I rest my case at that point. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much, and let's meet on another political discussion. Bye-bye.